A Multinational Corporation Guide 1. Chapter 1. Multinational Corporations. The Spirit of Multinationals 1. Be lean, focused and expand out into the world. It's all about the global economy these days. All major corporations go out into the world as well as diversify. They're called multinationals. They focus on a variety of products and services. Many monopolies or near monopolies are their own worst enemies if they don't keep up with technological changes and somebody gets one up on them. Many become obsolete dinosaurs, replaced by new technology. Competition is more brutal now than it has ever been, and it's global as opposed to just competing in your home country. You have to be good at what you do and keep up with the latest technological advances. Technological progress is the key both in how you do whatever it is you do, the means of production, and in giving the consumer the latest and most technologically advanced version of the product. Spend money on research and development. Encourage your employees to bring their ideas to you. The political lines have blurred. Many companies now operate worldwide in many countries, and conversely, many companies in our home countries are owned by foreigners. This is the way it is. It's a new paradigm based on business, not political boundaries. Accept it and use it to your advantage by being a global citizen and being part of the world marketplace. The first wave was agriculture, then came the Industrial Revolution, and now we have the Information Revolution. Computers are eliminating a lot of jobs, and contracting computer work out to other countries like India and Mexico have eliminated a lot of jobs in the home country. Where does patriotism to the home country end and contracting your business interests out to the cheapest country begin? How does it make the employees feel to know that someone in Asia will do the job for less than 20% of what they're getting paid? Will this trash the American economy while making the fat cat corporate owners more wealthy? Will business interests ever take over and leave political boundaries null and void? Even at home, downsizing and corporate restructuring have trashed many jobs. There is a demand for high-skilled labor, but the days of the one-company career are very rare. This is the new paradigm, people going from job to job for any of a number of reasons, changing career fields or even going into business on their own. There are very few people that stick with one company for 25 or more years. Because there are so few highly skilled workers, companies have to bend over backwards to keep their good workers lest they be lured away by a better offer. Is the wave of the future a few fat cats who will be controlling the wealth while they lay workers off in the home country and farm it out to countries like India or Mexico, where they will do it for less than 20% of what it will cost here? Will America eventually be trashed into a state where a few fat cats are extremely wealthy while everybody else is struggling to get by? Will the people revolt and force changes on the government and the fat cats? It could happen if the jobs keep getting contracted out to foreign nations and imports exceed exports, the trade deficit. The world economy is changing. Nobody knows what the future will bring, but some have-not nations are getting prosperous on the backs of multinational corporations who eliminate their American workforce and let these other nations do it because it's cheaper for them. Whereas before, corporate managers were almost exclusively white conservative males, there is some diversity these days, but not really a hell of a lot beyond token gestures, even though all the research says it's good to have a diversity of voices in one's boardroom. The spirit of multinationals too. Corporations are now decentralizing such that the different departments and facilities are more independent, self-sufficient, democratic, and the workers encouraged to be more diverse and team-oriented. The corporation can help by providing the employees with both current knowledge about what is going on in the company as well as education and training so they can upgrade themselves and earn more money while helping the company do better. A lot of the education that corporations offer is just transient fluff that doesn't enhance productivity, but ambitious workers benefit from learning nuts and bolts practical skills that enable them to get promoted into better positions and earn more money while contributing their services to better serve the company. This is what they want, the opportunity to move forward to a higher paycheck and a more specialized skill within the company. Whereas in the past, the standard was always profitability and market share, these days the standard of success is not so clear-cut. Nowadays, Profit and market share are part of it, but so is doing a job that intrinsically satisfies you and keeps you inspired, helping people live better lives, doing something spiritually worthwhile, helping the world be a better place to live, enjoying your work, being proud of the company, helping your workers get the material and spiritual security they want, helping the weaker and less advantaged in the community, etc. It's not just about money anymore. It's about living the life of an artist in a business environment. The corporation also holds political power. They are more powerful than the government in some instances. They can play national governments by their multinational status, which means they can skirt taxes and other laws. They can hold them hostage in other situations by threatening to embarrass them or pull out if they don't do them favors. Most of the time, government people and corporate heads are so intertwined that they're in backrooms somewhere scratching each other's backs while the regular citizen is the one who gets screwed in the end, but sometimes everybody wins. Corporations give us our high standard of living by knocking themselves out trying to give us the best possible products at the lowest prices because of the brutal competition out there. Even with all the fat cats making their deals in the backrooms to make themselves wealthier, oftentimes they help the little guy by creating great products at decent prices, so they're not all a bunch of corrupt elitists. It's a mix of good and bad, but this is the wave of the future, the global economy with multinationals so big and powerful that they will be entities unto themselves, not subservient to any single political nation. There is nothing you can do about it. This is the way it is. Accept it and use it to your advantage. World company websites: abr.business.gov.au, Australian Business Register. adage.com/international/world_brand/index.html. adviceforinvestors.com, Canadian companies. asia-directory.com, Asian businesses. asm-intl.org, list of companies linked with metals industry. b2b.tradeholding.com. bbb.org. bestcalls.com. bigbook.com. bigyellow.com. bizweb.com. businesseek.com. businesswire.com. buyersindex.com. cba.uh.edu/ylowpguest/ylowpguest.html. cd-rom-directories.us. cibd.com, Canadian Internet Business Directory. cio.com/central/businesses. comfind.com. commerce.com/net2/ben/companies. companieshouse.gov.uk/free, British companies. companiesonline.com. company directory. company-directory.org. companylink.com. companiesleauth.com. corporateeurope.org. corporateinformation.com. corporatewatch.org.uk. countrywatch.com. dbisna.com, Dun and Bradstreet Corporate Database. directory.classifieds1000.com. directory.net. disclosure.com. disclosure-investor.com. dnb.com. ecb.int, European Central Bank. econ.tucson.az.us/biz/tucson-dir/tucson-bus-mfg, Tucson area businesses. ecpages.com, the e-commerce pages is a global B2B. edgar.sec.gov. edgar.stern.nyu.edu. edgar-online.com. eit.com/web/www.servers/commercial.html. entrypark.com/company_directory. financials.com. firstcall.com. forbes.com/international800. fortune.com. freedgar.com. fuji.stanford.edu/japan_information/corporate_list.html, Japanese companies. galegroup.com. globalarchive.ft.com/cb/cb_search.html, Europe. globalge.msu.edu/resource-desk/company directories.asp. glocalsources.com, International Trade Directory. gpsworld.com. gsionline.com, global. gwis2.circ.gwu.edu/gprice/listof.htm, list of worldwide companies. hemscott.net. hoovers.com. ibp.com, Internet business pages. ilounge.com/index.php/directory. inc.com. info.itu.ch/itu databases/.1/global-dir, list of telecom companies. infomarket.ibm.com, database of companies. infospace.com. inter800.com. irin.com. compass.com, information on 2 million companies worldwide. Kurion.com. linkfinder.com. lmsc.lockheed.com/aias/sf/db, list of aerospace companies. locales.com. maintenanceworld.com. mapblast.com. market.nl/dyp/index-n.html, Dutch Yellow Pages. mcp.com/nrp/wwwyp. medilexicon.com/pharmaceuticalcompanies.php, Pharmaceutical Company Directory. mergenti.com, Mergence International Manual. mfginfo.com/htm/industry.htm, Manufacturing Info. microsoft.com/msft/tools.htm. milfac.co.uk, list of British companies. mixcom.com, companies in Milwaukee. netpart.com/search. networksolutions.com/cgi-bin/whois/whois. networth.galt.com/www/home/info/insider. newspage.com. onesource.com. onesource.com. ownthefortune500.com. PRRs.com, Public Registrar's Annual Report Service, get annual report of any public company free. PRNewsWire.com. profiles.wisi.com/profiles/comsrch.htm, world companies. PVO.com, food and beverage industry. Quicken.com/investments. quintycareers.com/researching_companies.html. Quote.com. ragingbull.lycos.com. resourcecenter.online.com/resource_center/company_directory. rileyguide.com/employer.html. scescape.com/worldlibrary/business/companies/index.html. shawnee.com/yellow, Seattle businesses. sec.gov/edgar.shtml. sec.gov/edgarhp.htm. cedar.co, Canadian publicly owned companies. selectory.com. slackinc.com. standardpoor.com. stocksmart.com. stopecg.org/eu_company_directory.htm. stopecg.org/world_business_directory.htm. sunisb.edu/library/company. suppliers. switchboard.com. techweb.cmp.com/techweb/ia/hot1000/hot1.html, top 1000 companies. texas-1.org/500/11/tx500, Texas top 500 companies. thomasregional.com. thomasregister.com. thomsoninvest.net, fee-based. timesfirst.com, free B2B online marketplace, provides trade leads, company directory, product catalogs and tollfree.att.net/dir800. tornado-insider.com/radar, European high-tech. tpage.com, B2B international trade. tradeholding.com. tradeholding.com, B2B marketplace. trinety.com/TGP, businesses in Charlotte, NC. valueline.com. vault.com. w100.com. wealthengine.com, checks up on someone's wealth. wetfeet.com. world-directory.biz. worlddirectory.com. world-eco-directory.com. worldwide-directory.com. wsrn.com. yahoo.com/business_and_economy/companies. yp.com, Yellow Pages. yp.gte.net. zax.com. zip2.com. zpub.com/sf/arl/index.html. Uniworld Business Publications. 257, Central Park West. #10A. NYC 10024 to 4110. 212-752-0329. Fax, 212-752-0329. Uniworld.com. Book directory of foreign firms operating in the U.S. Multinational websites. Answers.com/topic/multinational-corporation, definition. Multinationalmonitor.org. walkermorris.co.uk, commercial law firm, Leeds, providing comprehensive legal services for major multinational companies. thecommercejournal.com/corporations. scalaway.org.uk/trad4.htm, multinational companies do bring some benefits to developing countries. ppionline.org. bilderberg.org/wdm.htm. smallbusiness.yahoo.com. mcspotlight.org/beyond, corporate watchdogs. multinationalcorporations.info. Lists of multinationals. The world has over 60,000 multinational companies. onesource.com. etui-res.org/research/media/files/list_of_multinatio. nal_companies. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_multinational_corporations. investmentsandincome.com/investments/multinational-corporation.html. scribd.com/doc/4953811/list-of-CEO-of-top-business-companies. money.cnn.com/magazine/fortune/global500. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_multinational-corporations. wiki.answers.com/q/list_of_multinational-companies. Some multinational corporations. abb.com/lummuse, ABB Lummus Global. abtassociates.com, consulting. ac.com, Anderson Consulting. accenture.com, management consulting. ade.com, tech. adl.com, Arthur D. Little, management consulting. adobe.com, software. advianstar.com, media. aeairnc.com, Advanced Engineering Associates International. aecom.com, tech, consulting. agilent.com, tech, consulting. agirinternational.com, consulting. aig.com/careers. aigcorporate.com, aig.com, American International Group, Financial Services. aitusa.com, American Information Technologies. alcatel.com/HR. amciweb.com, Atlantic Management Center Inc., Business Management. amd.com/us-n/corporate/job opportunities. AmericanExpress.com, Financial Services. AmericanStandard.com, Banking. AmexDC.com, Consulting. AMRCorp.com, Transportation. AMS.com, Business Management. AOLTimeWarner.com, Media. AON.com, Management Consulting. AP.com, Associated Press, Media. AP.org, Associated Press, Media. APL.com, Transportation. ApolloShips.com, Apollo Ship Chandlers Inc. Aquapura.com, Tempest Environmental Systems, Water Engineering. Arcades-us.com, Consulting. Architecture. Artinc.com, Consulting. Arkel.com, Construction. ArsLimited.com, Automation Research Systems, Limited, Information Services. ArthurAnderson.com, Management Consulting. ArthurLittle.com, Management Consulting. ASD-Inc.com, Advanced Systems Development Inc., Information Transfer. ASCTQuality.com, Media. ASCIndustries.com, Transportation Manufacturing. ATI-Sky.com, ATI Transport International, Transportation Services. AtCarney.com, Management Consulting. ATT.com, Telecommunications. AuroraInternational.com, Consulting. Avon.com, Cosmetics. BA.com, BritishAirwaysJobs.com, British Airways. BAH.com, Management Consulting. Bain.com, rec.bain.com, Management Consulting. BakerHughes.com, Oil. BankAmerica.com. Battelle.org/careers, Energy. BaxGlobal.com, Transport and Services. BBDO.com, Media. BCG.com, The Boston Consulting Group. BDO.co.uk, Finance. BearingPoint.com, Management Consulting. Bechtel.com, Engineering. Berlitz.com, Language Schools. BH-BA.com, Butchart-Horn, Inc., and Bosco Associates, Consulting. BJServices.com, Oil. Bloomberg.com, Financial Media. BNAI.com, the Bureau of National Affairs Inc. Boeing.com, makes airplanes. Booz-Allen.com, Consulting. Brinkscompany.com, Transportation Services, Money Courier. Brodeur.com, Media. Butterfields.com, Bonhams and Butterfields, Retail. BV.com, Black and Veatch Corporation. CAA.com, Creative Artists Agency Inc., Talent Agency. Kachi.com, Information Services. Kadi-USA.com, Computer Assisted Development Incorporated. Caesars.com, Entertainment. CAII.net, Creative Associates International, Community Assistance. CalRecovery.com, Environmental. Capgemini.com, Capgemini Ernst & Young, Taxes, Accounting, etc. Carina.com, Consulting. Cargill.com, Cargill Industrial Oils and Lubricants. Carlson.com, Retail. Carnival.com, Cruise Ships. Casals.com. Caterpillar.com, Tractors, etc. C-B.com, Carter and Burgess Inc., Consulting. Cbrands.com, Constellation Brands Incorporated. CBRE.com, CB Richard Ellis Group Incorporated. CCI-Inc.com, Commodity Components. CCIMarketing.com, Clark Consulting International Incorporated. CDM.com, Camp Dresser and McKee Inc., Consulting. Celebrity.com, Cruise Ships. Cendant.com. Chase.com, Banking. ChekyConsulting.com. ChemicalBank.com, bank. Chemonix.com, consulting. Chemonix.com/career. Chevron.com, oil. ChicagoBridge.com, engineering. ChristieDigital.com, tech. Cisco.com, computers. Citicorp.com, banking. Citigroup.com, financial. ClarkandWeinstock.com, management consulting. Clearchannel.com, media. ClevelSolutions.com, media. CMSEnergy.com. CMUSA.com, clap and main, management consulting. CNN.com, TV news. CogNOS.com/careers/index.html. CokeCCE.com, Coca-Cola.com, soft drinks. Coleybrand.com, accounting, management consulting. Compaq.com, computers. ConAgraFoods.com. Conoco.com, petroleum. ConocoPhillips.com, energy. Consulting. Continental.com, airline. Corporation. Crowley.com, Crowley Maritime Corporation. Cummins.com, energy. CushmanWakefield.com. DAI.com, Development Alternatives Incorporated. Darlington.com, media. Datexinc.com, consulting. DDB.com, media. DDIWorld.com, development dimensions. Dell.com, computers. Deloitte.com, accounting. Delta.com, airline. DeltaScientific.com. DevAssoci.com, Development Associates Incorporated. Development Incorporated. DevTexas.com. DFI-INTL.com. DFYoung.com, transportation. DGCon.com, tech. Disney.go.com, The Walt Disney Company. DMJMHarris.com, engineering. DNB.com, Dun & Bradstreet, business info. DoorsTMediaWorks.com, media. DOW.com, chemicals. DowJones.com. DoyleNewYork.com, retail. DPKConsulting.com. DPR.com, environmental. DTTUS.com, management consulting. DuPont.com. EarthSat.com, Earth Satellite Corporation. EarthTech.com, engineering. Edelman.com, media. Electrotech.com, tech. Exxon.com, oil. ExxonMobil.com/corporate, oil. ExxonMobil.com/corporate/jobs_careers.asp, Multinational Energy Corp. ExxonMobil.com/Norway-English/PA/jobs, energy. EY.com, Ernst & Young, taxes, accounting. FedEx.com, delivery service. Fiserv.com, tech. FitchIBCA.com, financial services. Fleischmann.com, Fleischmann Hillard International Media. Fluor.com, engineering. FMI-Inc.net, Financial Markets International Inc., financial services. Ford.com, cars, tractors. FordModels.com. ForeignPolicy.com, media. FuturesGroup.com. FWC.com, Foster Wheeler Inc., engineering. Gallo.com, wine. Gallup.com, polling. GannetFleming.com, engineering. GavinAnderson.com, media. GCIGroup.com, media. GE.com, General Electric Company. Gilead.com, pharmaceuticals. Glamis.com, Glamis Gold Limited, mining. Global-Change.com, energy. GM.com, General Motors, cars, etc. GOGCL.com, Global Container Lines Limited. Goldin-Rutahl.com, Tech. Goodyear.com, Tires. GS.com, Goldman Sachs Group Inc., Financial Services. GSK.com/careers/join us, GlaxoSmithKline. GTSI.com. Halliburton.com, Petroleum Industry. HeyGroup.com. HazenandSawyer.com, Engineering. Hiri.com, Construction. Hershey's.com, Chocolate. Hewitt.com, Human Resources. HillandKnowlton.com, Media. HillIntl.com, Construction. Hodes.com, Bernard Hodes Group, Media. HOK.com, Helmuth, Obata, and Kassabaum, Environmental. HP.com, Jobs.hp.com, Computers. Hyatt.com, Hotels. IBM.com, International Business Machines. IBTCI.com, International Business and Technical Consultants Inc. ICMTalent.com, International Creative. Icon-intl.com, Financial Services. ICSecurity.com, Intercon Security Systems Incorporated. IDG.com, International Data Group. IFC.org, International Finance Corporation, Financial Services. IHT.com, International Herald Tribune. IMGWorld.com, Management Consulting. Information Services. IntegraGlobal.com, International Medical Insurance Provider. Integration Company. Intel.com, Computers. IntelXLTD.com, Information Services. Intelsat.com, Tech. International, High Tech. International Inc., Human Resources. International.landolakes.com, Food. Interpro-solutions.com. INVRM.com, Investor Risk Management Incorporated. I-O.com, Input/Outpub, Inc., Tech. IRGLTD.com, International Resources Group. ISTINC.com, International Science and JNJ.com, Johnson & Johnson, Pharmaceutical. Jobs.hp.com, Hewlett-Packard. JonesLangLasalle.com, Financial Services. JPMorganChase.com, Financial Services. JSI.com, John Snow Incorporated. JTBoyd.com, John T. Boyd Company, Mining. JWTWorld.com, J. Walter Thompson Company. Ketchum.com, Media. Kodak.com, Cameras, Photos. KPMG.com, Accounting, Taxes. KrollWorldwide.com, Consulting. Labatt.com, Labatt Anderson Inc., Consulting. Lehman.com, Financial Services. LloydsTSB.com, International Banking. Lewisburger.com, Engineering. LTAssociates.com, Consulting. LTGassociates.com. LTScorporation.com, Logical Technical Services. MacF.com, McFadden and Associates Incorporated. Macroint.com. Management Inc., Talent Agency. ManCH.com, Tech. Marriott.com, Hotels. Marshmac.com, Marsh and McLennan Companies Incorporated. Mastercard.com/a/company/n/careers/index.html, Credit Card Co. MathTechinc.com. McGraw-Hill.com, Books. McKinsey.com, Management Consulting. M-E.com, Metcalf and Eddy International, Media. Maycompany.com, Millennium Engineering and Merck.com, Drugs. MerrillLeeNCH.com, Financial. Micron.com/jobs. Microsoft.com/careers, software. Mining. ML.com, Merrill Lynch, Financial Services. m-m.net, Morrison Mayer, Inc., Engineering. mmmdesigngroup.com, Engineering. Mobile.com, Gas and Oil. Monitor.com, Management Consulting. Moody's.com, Financial Services. Morganstanley.com, Financial Services. Motorola.com, Electronic Components. MSDglobal.com, Management Sciences for. MSH.org, Management Sciences for Health. MSIWorldwide.com, Management Systems International. MWHglobal.com, Montgomery Watson Harza, Consulting. NatFuel.com, National Fuel. NathanInc.com. NationalGeographic.com. NavigantConsulting.com. NBC.com, Media. NCR.com, Tech. Newmont.com, Newmont Mining Corporation. NewsCorp.com, /feg/index.html, Fox Entertainment Group Inc., Media. Newsweek.com, Media. Nielsen-Worcester.com. NPR.com, National Public Radio. NWA.com, Northwest Airlines Corporation. NYTco.com, New York Times, Media. Ogilvy.com, Ogilvy and Mather Worldwide. Omicorp.com, Transportation. Omnicomgroup.com, Media. Oracle.com, Tech. OSCLTD.com, Overseas Strategic Consulting, Limited, Media. PADCOinc.com. PAL-Tech.com, Planning and Learning Technologies. Parexel.com, Drugs. Parsons.com, Engineering. PBG.com, The Pepsi Bottling Group Incorporated. PBWorld.com, Parsons Brinkerhoff, Engineering. Pearson.com, Books. PeopleSoft.com, Software. Pfizer.com, Drugs. PG.com, Procter & Gamble, Kitchen Appliances. Fihelico.com, Petroleum Helicopters Incorporated. PhilipMorris.com, Cigarettes, etc. Polycom.com. PorterNovelli.com, Media. PPDI.com/careers. PRAgmacorp.com. Princess.com, Cruise Ships. PROVAnt.com. Prudential.com, Financial. PW.com, PWCglobal.com, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Accounting. QuestDiagnostics.com, Biotech. RanierOS.com, Ranier Overseas Movers Inc. RandMcNally.com, Books. Raytheon.com, Engineering. Rendon.com, Media. Revamps.com, Process Consulting Services Inc. RobertMondavi.com, The Robert Mondavi Corporation, Food Processing. Rockwell.com, Banking. ROE.com, Burns & Rowe Enterprises, Engineering. RoncoConsulting.com. RSSC.com, Radisson 7 Seas Cruises. Ruderfin.com, Media. Rider.com/jobbank/employment.jsp. Riderscot.com, Energy. SAATG.com, Media. SAIC.com, Science Applications International Corporation, Engineering. SAP.com/USA/careers/worldwide/index.epx, High Tech. SAS.com/jobs. SBC.com, Media. SHLaudia.com. Shell.com, OutpostExpat.nl, Oil. SibleyInternational.com. Siemens.com/index.jsp. Sigma1.com, Agriculture. Serva.com, Retail. SLB.com, Schlumberger Limited, Energy. Smithbrandon.com, Information Services. Socialimpact.com. Softinway.com, Engineering. Sotheby's.com, auction house. Standard&Poor's.com, financial services. Standardbank.com. StanleyGroup.com, engineering. Star3.com, TriStar Engineering Incorporated. Starbucks.com, coffee houses. Starwood.com, hotels. Esticle.com, transportation. Steinc.com, consulting. Sun.com, Sun Microsystems Inc., tech. Sybase.com, tech. Tamsconsultants.com, engineering. Technology Institute. Telos.com, tech. Tetaratech.com, engineering. Texaco.com, gas and oil. TheCarlyleGroup.com, business. TheCommunitiesGroup.com, consulting. TheGeoGroupInc.com. TipTrailers.com, Transport International Pool Inc. Towers.com, Towers Perrin, human resources. Toyota.com, cars. Transportation. Transportation. TTI-Corp.com, TechTrans International Inc. Unisys.com, computers. Unitrans-us.com, transportation. UPI.com, United Press International, media. UPS.com, United Parcel Service Incorporated. UPS.managehr.com, UPS Delivery Service. URC-CHS.com, University Research Co. URScorp.com, engineering. USnews.com, media. VeritasDGC.com, energy. Viacom.com, media. WalmartStores.com. WashCG.com, Washington Consulting Group Incorporated. WashingtonPost.com, newspaper. WhatG.com, Wimberley Allison Tong and Gu. WatsonWyatt.com. WGInt.com, Washington Group International. Wilbursmith.com. Wilhelmina.com, Modeling Co. Xerox.xom, photocopy machines. Worldwide stock exchanges. The major exchanges in the world are New York, American, Toronto, London, Frankfurt, Zurich, Paris, Brussels, Stockholm, Sydney, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taipei, and Tokyo. ArcaX.com. Bridge.com, links to world stock exchanges. cnnfn.com/markets/world_markets.html. FIAS.org, Federation of Eurasian Stock Exchanges. FIBV.com, International Federation of Stock Exchanges. FirstEuropean.com. netrust.net/users/gmoral/index.html, Latin American Capital Markets. Site-by-site.com, links to world stock exchanges. world-exchanges.org. wwinsinc.com/stockxctr.htm, list of world stock exchanges. These are stock exchanges around the world. Many of the foreign ones are not in English. American Stock Exchange. Amex.com. Amsterdam Stock Exchange. AEX.nl. Arizona Stock Exchange, AZX, Inc. AZX.com. Asuncion Stock Exchange. PLA.net.py/BVPASA. Athens Stock Exchange. ASE.gr. Australian Stock Exchange, Amex. ASX.com.au. Barcelona Stock Exchange. Borsabcn.es. Bavarian Stock Exchange. Bayerischbo.rse.de. Beijing Commodity Exchange. bcecnfm.co.cn. Belgian Futures and Options Exchange. Belfox.be. Bermuda Stock Exchange, BSX. bsx.com. Bilbao Stock Exchange. bm30.es/socio/empresas/bolsa_es.html. Bolsa de Comercio de Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile. Bolsantiago.cl. Bolsa de Madrid. Madrid, Spain. Bolsamadrid.es. Bolsa de Valores do Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. bvrj.com.br. Bolsa Electrónica de Chile. Bolchile.cl. Bolsa Mexicana de Valores. Mexico. bmv.com.mx. Boston Stock Exchange. bostonstock.com. Bratislava Stock Exchange. Slovakia. bssc.sk. Brazilian Futures Exchange. bbf.com.br. Brussels Stock Exchange. Belgium. Stockexchange.be. Budapest Commodity Exchange. Hungary. bce-bat.com. Capital Market Supervisory Agency. indoexchange.com/bago-ng/general/bapam/bapam-html. Caracas Stock Exchange. Venezuela. caracasstock.com. Cayman Islands Stock Exchange/CSX. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Cayman_Islands_stock_exchange. Chicago Board of Trade. cbot.com. Chicago Board Options Exchange. CBOE. cboe.com. Chicago Mercantile Exchange. cme.com. Chicago Stock Exchange. chicagostockex.com. Citrus Fruit and Commodity Futures. Market of Valencia. Spain. drac.medusa.es/fcm/index.html. Coffee, Sugar, and Cocoa Exchange. csce.com. Colombo Stock Exchange. Sri Lanka. lanka.net/cse. Commodities and Futures Exchange. Brazil. bmf.com.br. Commodity Exchange of Ljubljana. Slovenia. enet.si/commercial/bbl/bbl-9.html. Copenhagen Stock Exchange. Denmark. xcsc.dk. Czech Capital Market. Prague Stock Exchange. Czech Republic. stock.enet.cz. Deutsche Börse. Frankfurt. deutschebörse.com. ESDAQ European Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotation/ESDAQ SAEASDAQ.be. Finnish Option Exchange. Finland. foex.fi. Finnish Options Market. Finland. som.fi. German Stock Exchange. exchange.de. Guayaquil Stock Exchange. Acuter. bvg.fin.ec. Helsinki Stock Exchange. Helsinki, Finland. hex.fi. Hong Kong Futures Exchange. hcafe.com. International Petroleum Exchange, IPE. ipe.uk.com. Istanbul Stock Exchange. Turkey. ise.org. Italian Derivatives Market. borsaitalia.it. Italian Stock Exchange. borsaitalia.it. Jakarta Stock Exchange, JSX. Indonesia. jsx.co.id. Jamaica Stock Exchange. jamstockx.com. Johannesburg Stock Exchange. South Africa. jse.co.za. Kansai Agricultural Commodities Exchange. Japan. canex.or.jp. Kansas City Board of Trade/KCBT. kcbt.com. Korea Stock Exchange. kse.or.kr. Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange. Malaysia. klse.com.my. Lima Stock Exchange. Peru. bvl.com.pe. Lisbon Stock Exchange. Portugal. bvl.pt. Ljubljana Stock Exchange. Slovenia. ljsc.si/html/eng/kazalo.html. London International Financial Futures and Options Exchange, London Fox. LFFE.com. London Metal Exchange, LME. lme.co.uk. London Securities and Derivatives Exchange, OMLX. omgroup.com. London Stock Exchange. londonstockx.co.uk. londonstockexchange.com. Luxembourg Stock Exchange. bourse.lu. Madrid Stock Exchange. Spain. bolsamadrid.es. Matif, Marche Terme International de France. French Futures and Commodities Exchange France. matif.fr/indexn4.htm. MEFF Renta Variable. Spain. meffrv.es. Futures Market. MEFF. Spanish Financial Futures and Options Exchange. meff.es. MISEX/Relis. Russia. Arelis.ru. Mid-America Commodity Exchange, MIDAM, Chicago. MIDAM.com. Minneapolis Grain Exchange, MGE. MGEX.com. Montreal Exchange. Canada. ME.org. Nagoya Stock Exchange. Japan. 2jnet.or.jp/nse-jp/e-home.tm. Namaban Stock Exchange. nse.com.na. NanoCaps Exchange. nanocaps.com. American stocks not listed on an exchange. Nasdaq Stock Market. Nasdaq.com. NASD.com. National Association of Securities. Market Participants, NAFAR. Russia. rtsnet.ru. National Stock Exchange of India. nseindia.com. New York Cotton Exchange, NICE. NICE.com. New York Mercantile Exchange, NYMEX. NewYorkMex.com. New York Stock Exchange, NYSE. NYSE.com. The Big Board, the world's largest stock market. New Zealand Futures and Options Exchange. nzfo.co.nz. New Zealand Stock Exchange. nzsc.co.nz. Nikko. Japan. nikkei.co.jp. nni.nikkei.co.jp. Nigerian Stock Exchange. mbnd.co.za/xng.htm. Occident Stock Exchange. bolsadeoccidente.com.co. Option Traders Combination. otc.nl. Osaka Securities Exchange. ose.or.jp. Oslo Bourse. Oslo Stock Exchange. Norway. ose.no. Pacific Stock Exchange, PCX. San Francisco and Los Angeles. pacificex.com. Paris Stock Exchange. bourse-de-paris.fr. Philadelphia Stock Exchange, PHLX. phlx.com. Riga Stock Exchange. Latvia. lane.lv/business/rfb. Russian Exchange. re.ru. Sao Paulo Stock Exchange. Brazil. bovespa.com.br. Securities Exchange of Barbados. caribeft.com. Shanghai Metal Exchange. sme.com. Siberian Stock Exchange. Russia. sse.nsk.su. Singapore Commodity Exchange, Ltd. secom.com.sg. Singapore International Monetary Exchange, Ltd. cimex.com.sg. South African Futures Exchange. safex.co.za. Spanish Options Exchange. meffrv.es. St. Petersburg Futures Exchange. futures.ru. St. Petersburg Stock Exchange. lse.spb.su. Stock Exchange of Hong Kong. schk.com.hk. Stock Exchange of Singapore. ses.com.sg. Stock Exchange of Thailand. set.or.th. Stockholm Stock Exchange, Ltd. xsse.se. Stuttgart Stock Exchange. Germany. Börse-Stuttgart.de. Surabaya Stock Exchange. Indonesia. bes.co.id. Swiss Exchange. Bourse.ch. Swiss Options and Financial Futures Exchange. Bourse.ch. Sydney Futures Exchange, Ltd. Australia. sfe.com.au. Taiwan Stock Exchange. tse.com.tw. Tallinn Stock Exchange. Estonia. tse.ee. Tehran Stock Exchange. Iran. nada.net/set. Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. Israel. tasc.co.il. Tokyo Grain Exchange. tge.or.jp. Tokyo International Financial Futures Exchange tiffy.or.jp/jpn.html. Tokyo Stock Exchange. tse.or.jp. Toronto Stock Exchange. Canada. tse.com. Vancouver Stock Exchange. Canada. vse.ca. Vienna Stock Exchange. vienna-stock-exchange.at/borzy. Warsaw Stock Exchange. Poland. atm.com.pl/Gilda. Winnipeg Commodity Exchange. Canada. wce.mb.ca. Zagreb Stock Exchange. Croatia. zse.hr. Brazil. Bolsa e Mercadorias and Futuros/BMNF. Perca Antonio Prado, 48. Sao Paulo, SP, 01010. 55-11-232-5454. Fax, 55-11-232-7565. Canada. Toronto Stock Exchange. 2. First Canadian Place. Exchange Tower. Toronto, on M5X1J2. 416-947-4700. Fax, 416-947-4272. tse.com. China. Hong Kong Futures Exchange. 5F Asia Pacific Finance Tower. Citibank Plaza. 3 Garin Road. Hong Kong. 852-2531-5056. Fax, 852-2824-4438. hcafe.com. France. March de Options. Negotiables de Paris/Monep. 39 Rue Cambon. 75,039 Parasidex 01. 3301-49-27-1800. Fax, 3301-49-27-18-23. Germany. Deutsche Terminbörse/DTB. 60,284 Frankfurt. Börsenplatz 7-11. 60,313 Frankfurt, Germany. Exchange.de. 49-69-2101-0. Fax, 49-69-2101-2005. deusj-borzy.com. Japan. Osaka Securities Exchange/OS. 8-16 Kitahama, 1 Chome. Chuoku. Osaka 541, Japan. 81-6-229-8643. Fax, 81-6-231-2639. tse.or.jp/ec/listed/index.html. Netherlands. Amsterdam Exchanges/eeks. Roken 65. 1012 KK Amsterdam, the Netherlands. 31-20-550-4550. Fax, 31-20-623-0012. eeks.nl. Singapore. Singapore International. Monetary Exchange/CIMEX. 1. Raffles Place. Hashtag 07-00. OOP Center. Singapore 048616. CIMEX.com SG. 65-535-7382. Fax, 65-534-1415. Spain. MEF Renta Variable/MEF RV. Torre Picasso, Planta 26. 28,020 Madrid, Spain. MEFRV.es. 34-91-585-0800. Fax, 34-91-571-9542. Switzerland. Swiss Options and Futures. Exchange/Sofex. Selnaustrasse 30, Postfach. CH8021, Zurich, Switzerland. 41-1-229-22-80. Fax, 41-1-229-2233. United Kingdom. London International Futures and Options Exchange/Life. Cannon Bridge. London ACAR 3XX. 44-171-623-0444. Fax, 44-171-588-3624. Life.com. LondonStockExchange.com/companies.